در من دو کشش هست، یکی به آسایش دیگری به یأس، چنان دو فرشته مرا به خود می کشند. فرشته آسایش مردیست خوشرو، فرشته یأس زنیست دیو سیرت، تا مرا به جهنم برد این زن دیو بود. فرشته آسایش را از من دور می کند، دور می کند.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. So methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a step-dame or a dowager, long withering out the young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, one of you! Stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. Pale companion is not for our pomp.
Hippolyta, I woo thee with my sword, when thy love doing thee injuries, and I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness and my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hereby your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, that I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that composed of your beauties, and one to whom you are but as a figure in wax. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthy.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I to be in shady cloister mewed, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the rose distilled than that which withering on the virgin thorn grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I live, so grow, so die, my lord. Ere I will yield up my virgin patent unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, on that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for I austerity in single light.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy grace title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's, and you marry him.
Scornful Lysander! True he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And all my right of her I do and state unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived is he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortunes everywhere as fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius's. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Helena and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and Aegeus come. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up either to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I me. For aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Well, then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, and is due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancies follow
A
her.
good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night. And in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, and by all the vows that men have ever broke, in number more than women have ever spoke, in that same place that thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love.
Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay? Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear, when wheat is free, when hawthorn buds appear. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'd give to you to be translated. Oh, tell me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander myself shall fly this place. Before the time I Lysander did see, it seemed Athens as a paradise to me. But oh, them what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold.
Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, oh, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. And pray thou for us. Good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food until morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Do. As you on him, may Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or others some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form indignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes to figure unheedy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. But for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense.
Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
I have here the scroll with every man's name thought fit through Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and then read the actors' names and so grow to a point.
Marry, Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most tragic death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Oh, now call forth your actors according to the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Ready, answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself. Most gallant for love.
Oh, I'll risk some tears in the true performing of it. But if I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I'll move storms. I'll condole in some measure. And to the rest. And yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. Oh, I could play Ericles rare, a part Terracati, to make all split. The raging rock and shivering shock shall break the blazing gate, and David's God shall shine and bake and mar the foolish faith.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Oh, here, Peter Quinn.
You, Francis Flute, are to take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Let me not play a woman.
I have a beard coming.
That is all right. You shall plant in a mask and you shall speak as small as you will.
And I may wear a mask. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak it up, a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe! Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear! 'Tis thy Thisbe dear and lady dear!
You are to play Pyramus and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Peter Quince,
You, Robin Starveling, are to play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Thisbe's father. Myself, Pyramus's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope we have a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be given me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion too. I will roar! Then it will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar! That the Duke will say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it so terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies, and they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That will hang us every mother's son.
Then I will aggravate my voice, so I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you as it were a nightingale.
You are to play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most proper man as one would see on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you needs must play Pyramus.
Well, then I will undertake it. What beard do I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
Well, then I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange and tawny beard, your purple and green beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair in them at all, and then you'd be playing it barefaced. And I am to wish you, and entreat you, and desire you to come and by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town. There we shall rehearse. I pray you fail me not.
There we will meet, we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect.
At the usual we will meet. fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen, who do her odds upon the green. The cowslips tall, her pensioners be, in their gold coats, spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in their freckles live their savors. I must go now and seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou local spirits, I'll be gone. The fairy queen and her elves come here not.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because she as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forests wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear, and all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make it quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maids of the villagery, and sometimes in the labor quern, and bootless make breathless the housewife's turn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no balm, misleading night wanderers laughing at their harm? Those that call you hobgoblin and sweet
Puck,
you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I just to Oberon, and make him smile when I am fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. Sometimes lurk I in a gossip's fold, in the very likeness of a
Roasted crab.
And when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her with a dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale, sometime for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum,
Down tumbles she.
and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and then the whole choir holds their hips and laughs, and waxen in their mirth, and knees, and swear.
A merrier hour was never wasted there.
But, Ruth Mary, here comes Oberon!
And my very mistress for the king was gone.
You met my moonlight proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon! Very skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here?
Why art thou
Come
here?
the hardest step of India, but that forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your busking mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst not thou lead him to the glimmering night from Perigenia, whom he ravished?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, on dale, forest, or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes
diseases do abound. And thorough this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose. The spring, the summer chiming autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries. And the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then?
Amen.
It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in a spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me, I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Ferries away! We shall chide down right to thy longest day!
Will go my way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pot, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres, just to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, plying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair bestial, thrown it by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower. Fetch me this flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb. And be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
Out with the girdle round the earth and forward even to that.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eye. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it a lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And dare I take off this charm as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here?
I will overhear the come. I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysandrin fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they are stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in the plainest truth, tell you that I do not, and cannot love you?
And for that I do love you more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place could I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I not look on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourselves into the hands of one who loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night, and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do look on your face. Therefore I think I am not a knight, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you in my respect are all the world. Therefore how can it be said that I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, hide me in the brakes, and leave you to the mercy of wild beasts.
Oh, the wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will. The story will be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin, and the mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed, when cowardice pursues, and valor flies.
I'll not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or, if thou dost intend to follow, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in this wood.
Aye, in the temple and the town and the field you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee to make a heaven a hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
And fare thee well, men, fare he to leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is!
I pray thee, give it me. I know a place where the wild thyme blows, and there sleeps Titania sometime of the night. There the snake throws her enameled skin. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing is, I shall be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, and affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, a roundel and a fairy song.
You spot the snakes with double tongue, thorny headed hogs being Newts and blind ones do no wrong. Come not near our berry.
Lovely lady night, sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest. Philo, melody, sing a sweet lullaby. La 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 la.
what thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest. It is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed. For I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms in one trough.
Oh, nay, good Lysander. Oh, for my sake, my dear, lie further off. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning of love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with a single oath, so then two bosoms into single trough. Then by your side no bedroom be denied, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Oh, Lysander riddles very prettily. But now much be shrew my matter. My pride of Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. Gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off. In human modesty, such separation as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant. And good night, gentle friend. Thy love never alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I, and then end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
Half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here the maid, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. Now awake when I have gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence. Do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Say not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath at this fond chase. The more my prayers, the lesser is my grace. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Oh, dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, Nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though we love your Hermia? Yet Hermia loves you still, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No! I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove?
Oh, wherefore to I was this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do in such a disdainful manner me to woo. But fare thee well, perforce I must confess I thought you a lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near.
Be not therefore pursue me not, where is Lysander and fair Hermia, the one I'll slay, the other slayeth me.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander, Lord, gone? What, out of hearing? No sound, no word? Alack, speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive that you are not nigh, and either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, and here is a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn frame our firing house, and we shall do it in action as we shall do it before the Duke.
Peter Quaince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire lack in a parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the kill out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
Oh, well, will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Fear, I promise you.
You should consider with yourself to bring in God, shield us. A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing. There is no more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. And just look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, he must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble. My life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion to have pity on my life, no, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And then let the name his name and tell them plainly he is snub to join us.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things. First, to bring moonlight into the chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe met by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. A calendar! Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Well, then, may we leave a casement of the great chamber window where we are to play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come with lantern and bush of thorn, and since he comes to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. But then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story to talk through a chink in the wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What say you, Bob?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some loam or some plaster or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers thus. And through this cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, sit down and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter under that brick, and so every man according to his cue.
What happened, homespun? Have me swaggering here so near the cradle of our very queen?
What? A play toward
Thisbe.
Be an auditor.
an actor
Thisbe.
too, perhaps.
Thisbe!
If we see cause.
Thisbe! The flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors! Odors!
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by will to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand that he has gone to see a voice that he has heard, and is to come again.
Oh. Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of the color of the red rose, a triumphant briar, most risky, juvenile, and eke, most lovely Jews, as truest horse, yet they would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, and Ninny's too.
9 is 2, men. Why, you must not speak that yet. You speak all your part at once, cues and all.
I'll follow you.
I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, an headless bear,
Sometime a fire.
and then bark and roar and grunt and
Like horse, hog, fire at every turn.
Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, and it is never tire.
As truest horse, yet they would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, and Ninny's too.
If I were fair Thisbe, only thine.
Cry masters, fly! Fly, masters!
Why did they run away? This is some knavery of them to make me a bear. Oh, Botham, thou art changed. What do I see on me? What do you see? You see an ass head on your own, do you? I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But I'll not move from this place. Do what they can. I'll walk up and down, and I will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid.
With orange and tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The French, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares now dance and sing.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me on first view to say, to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Oh, not so neither. But if I had wit enough to find my way out of this wood, I had enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and the summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Daddy.
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him on apricots and dewberries. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, Wardle. Hail, hail, hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Ah, good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peas blossom.
Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peas Cod, your father, good Master Peas Blossom. Your name, I beseech you.
Mustard seed.
Ooh, good Master Mustard Seed, I promise you your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. And I shall desire you of more acquaintance too.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake, and what it was that next came in her eye which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit, what night will now about this haunted grove?
My mistress the monster is in love.
Near to her close and consecrated bower,
While she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude, mechanical,
who work for bread upon Athenian stalls,
were met together to rehearse a play.
intended for great Theseus' nuptial day,
The shallowest pigskin of that barren sort
who pyramids presented in their sport,
forsook his scene and entered in a break.
when we did him at this advantage take,
And at his
know we fixed on his head.
Anon, his Thisbe must be answered. And forth our mimic comes.
When they him spy, ah! as wild geese to the creeping fowler eye, or russet painted chops,
Many in sort.
rising and cawing. At the gun's report, sever themselves and
Madly
sweep the sky! So at his sight, away his fellows fly! Fly, fly, fly! And at our stab, here o'er and o'er one falls, he murder cries!
murder.
And help from Athens calls!
Help!
Their sense of sweet, wroth with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong.
For briars and thorns at their apparel did snatch.
Some sleeves, some hats, from
years all things catch. We led them on in this distracted fear.
And left sweet tear mistranslated there. When at that moment, so it came to pass.
I Canio, wait!
And straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise! But hast thou lashed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. This is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, so that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him who love you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Oh, now I but chide. I should use thee worse. Oh, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast laid Lysander in his sleep, being over his shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. Which cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. And so should a murderer look, so dead and so grim.
So should the murderer look. So should I, pierced to the heart by your stern cruelty at you. The murderer doth look as bright and clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering spear.
What's this to my Lysander? Oh, where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him for me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Oh, out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Oh, hast thou slain him then? Henceforth he never numbered among men. Durst thou look upon him being awake? And hast thou slain him while asleep? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? An adder did it. For doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Oh, a privilege to see me no more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
Well, there is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I shall remain, so sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For debt, vagrant sleep, doth sorrow owe.
Hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue some true love turn, and not a false turn true.
Oh, then fate o'errules, that one man holding troth, a million fail.
Confounding oath on oath!
About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here.
I go! Look how I go! Swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Charm his eyes, against she do appear.
Flower of this purple dye, inked with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as
The Venus of the sky.
the Venus of the sky.
If thou wakest when she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth listed by me, pleading for her lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
And aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone.
And those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing a badge of faith to prove it true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's, now you give her o'er.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
No, none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her and he loves not you.
Helena. Goddess. Nymph. Divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thy nine? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show thy lips. Those kissing cherries, tempting grow. Fanned by the eastern wind, turns to a crow. And when thou holdest thy hand, oh, let me kiss this vision of pure white, pursuing bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! Now I see that you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena?
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her is guest twice sojourned. And to Helena is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Despair not the fate that thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide it dear. Look to where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear I thanked it brought me to thy sound. But why so unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him buy fair Helena, who more in guilt's the night than all yon fiery oes and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Cannot this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me in this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is all forgot? All school days, friendship, and childhood innocence? And will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with these men to scorn your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly, our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
Oh, I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me, and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to follow me and call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore he speaks this to her he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth affection? But by your consent, by your setting on, what, though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, but miserable most to love unloved, this you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by all this.
I do. Persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. But fare thee well, 'tis partly mine own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helen. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent, sweet, do not scorn her so.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do,
I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false who says I love thee not.
And I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where do you intend all this?
Away, you Ethiop.
No!
Take on as you and follow. But yet, come not, for you are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat. Thou burr. Vile thing, let loose or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny Tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond. Ah, but I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What greater harm can you do me than hate? Hate me, wherefore, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Since night you love me, and since night you love me, why then have you left me in earnest, shall I say?
By my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of question, of hope, doubt, be certain. Nothing truer, 'tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Oh, fine, in faith, have you no modesty, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet you!
Puppet! Why, so that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, forsooth she hath prevailed with him. Oh, and are you grown so high in esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, gentlemen, though you mock me, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You may think that because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower her again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. And so now you let me quiet go to Athens, I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go.
Why, get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I here leave behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she was in school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Oh, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Nay, let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf! Minimus of hindering not grass made. Bead, you acorn.
You are too officious on her behalf. This scorns your service. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part. Or if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt buy it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if you darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow! Nay, I shall go with thee, cheek by jowl!
You, mistress. This coil is all long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will no longer stay nor in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are longer for a fray. My legs are longer though to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence!
Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully
far blameless proves my enterprise. That I anointed an Athenian's eyes, and so far my clad so wicked sword as if their janglings I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore rob and overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with laden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence soul error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. And when they next awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall the lovers wend with league whose date till death shall never end. Whilst I in this affair did thee employ, I'll to my queen and make her Indian boy, and then I will her Chabadai release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
Ah! My very lord! This must be done with haste, for night's swift dragon cuts the cloud full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, on whose approach ghosts, wandering here and there, troop home to churchyards.
But we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, 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 I will lead them. Up and down, up and down, up and down, I am feared in field and town, goblin! Lead them up and down. Here comes one! Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now! Villain drawn and ready, where art thou? I will be with these dread! Only then to claim the ground!
Lysander! Speak again! Thou run away, Sarkar! Thou fled! Speak! In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookst for wars and wilt not come? Come thou recreant! Come thou child! I'll whip thee with a rod! He is defiled who draws his sword on thee!
Nay! Art thou there?
Follow my voice! We'll try no manhood here! He goes before me and still dares me on. I come where he calls an Indian's dog. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly, that fallen am I in the dark, uneven way. And here will rest me.
Come thou, gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I will find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest! For well I wot that thou runnest before me, shifting every place. Thou darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here!
Nay then. Thou mockst me! Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I your face by daylight see. Yet now go thy way. Faintedness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. Come day's approach. Look to be visited.
O long and tedious night, abate thy hours. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, for these that my poor company detest. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Oh, steal me a while from mine own company.
Done!
Yet but 3. Come one more, 2 of both kinds makes up 4.
Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary and never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with the briars. I can no further crawl and no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me until the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
On the ground sleep sound. I'll apply to thy eye, gentle lover, sweet remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have 2, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare again.
And all shall be well. Come, sit me down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, then kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Oh, scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Oh, Monsieur Cobweb, good monsieur. Get you your weapons in your hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Ah, give me your leaf, I pray you leave your curtsy.
What is your will?
Nothing but to have Cavalier Peas Blossom but to scratch. I'm such a tender ass, if I had to but tickle me, I must scratch.
Say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy who shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather a handful or 2 of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone and be always away. So doth the woodbine the sweet honeysuckle gently twist. The female ivy so when rings the barky fingers of the elf. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now do I begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask of her her changeling child, which straight she gave me. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud over Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon! Oh, what visions I have seen! Methought I was enamored of an ass!
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? How mine eyes do loathe this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Come, my queen, take hands with me and walk the ground whereon these slippers be.
Now when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence said, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, and find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds uncouple in the western valley. Let them go. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in the woods of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never have I heard such gallant chiding. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind. Judge what you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander. This Demetrius is, and this Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of bay, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, was not this the day Hermia was to give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world where hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep I hate and fear no enmity.
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius.
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither unto this wood, and I in fury followed hither. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power 'tis my love to Hermia. It melted as the snow. It seems to me as the remembrances of an idol that in my childhood I did dote upon. and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse I shall hear more anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning is now something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come along.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Peter Quince! Flute the bellows fender! Stop the tinker! Starveling! God! My life! Stolen heads and left me asleep! I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he goes about to expound upon this dream. Methought I was an... No man can say what. Methought I was... Methought I had. But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The ear of man hath not seen. The eye of man hath not heard. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his part to report what my dream was. How would ye Peter Quince to write me a ballad and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it more than gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
Cannot be heard of. Down. He may be translated.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forth, doth it?
It is impossible. You have not a man in all Athens that can discharge Pyramus, but he...
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person, too, for he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 lords or ladies more married. Oh, if our sport had gone through, we had all been made men.
Dear sweet fully bought. Thus hath he lost 6pence a day in all his life. He could not have escaped 6pence a day, and the Duke would not have given him 6pence a day of Pyramus. I'll be hanged. 6pence a day of Pyramus are nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Almost gracious day, almost happy hour.
Oh, masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian. I will tell you all right in this bell hour.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I will tell you is, get you your apparel together. Good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Every man look o'er his part and meet presently at the palace. And let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion's part pare his nails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I doubt not but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words, away, go away!
'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name.
But all the stories of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, take your places. What masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Call Philostrain.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening?
Here is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The Battle of the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. That I have told my love in glory of my kinsman, Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device and was played when I came from Thebes last a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not 1 word apt, 1 player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, that passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbred memories against your nuptial.
And we shall hear it.
No! My noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. For never can anything be amiss when sinfulness and duty tender it. Go bring them in.
I love not to see wretchedness o'ercharged, and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says he can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Trust me, sweet, love and tongue-tied simplicity in least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you, All for your delight we are not here. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt he knows not the stars.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on while truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink, poor souls they are content to whisper, at which length let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine, for, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Nina's tomb, there to woo. Woo! Woo! This grisly beast, which lion hiked by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. Oh! And as she fled her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody, boiling ball, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
Oh, no wonder, my lord. One lion may, when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I once not by name present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe are to whisper, often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition, my lord.
O grim looked night, O night with you so black, O night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy cheek to blink through with mine eye. Hence, most courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, curse me as stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
But deceiving me is Thisbe's steward. She has entered out to spy out through the wall. I see a voice. Now will I to the cheek and spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
Thisbe!
My love? lover's grace, and like Lamender am I trusty still.
And God I kill him to the face he feels.
Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I kissed the wall cold, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
I come without delay.
And now have I wall my part discharged so, and being done, does wall away does go.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now protect most quaker temple here, when lion wolf in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I once snubbed the door to him a lion built, nor else no lion sound. For if I as lion come and stripe it to the place, your pity on my life.
A very gentle beast and of good conscience.
This lantern doth the horrid moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern doth the horrid moon present. Myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
The man should be put into the lantern.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man of the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Well, these should be in the lantern, Prowler in the moon. Oh, but silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb.
Ninus.
Where is my love? Where is my love? Where is my love? Oh, well roared lion!
Well done, Thisbe.
And then came Pyramus, so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood. Oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Oh, nature, wherefore didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear? Come, tears confound, out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus.
The left one. The left one.
Aye, that left pap, where heart doth hop, thus die I. Thus, now am I dead, now am I fled, my soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and yet prove an ass.
Asleep, my love!
What?
Dead, my love! Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Quite dumb! Dead! Dead! A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes! These lily lips!
lion are left to bury the dead.
Lion wall too.
Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No. Won't you hear a burgomaster dance?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Come, your burgomaster.
Gentles, go! If it should come to pass that any man turn ass, he is well and ease, a stubborn man to please, to dame, to dame, to dame, to dame, to dame, to dame, to dame. Here shall we speak those fools as we, and if he will come, if he will come, if he will come to come to me, to dame, if he will dame, to come to dame, to come to pass.
The iron tongue of midnight hath tolled 12. Lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn as much we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, bed.
Now, the hungry lion roars and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the sleeping plowman snores, all with weary task foredone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that all the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in churchway paths to glide. And we fairies, that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun following darkness, like a dream. Now, our frolic! Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house.
Through the house give glimmering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Oh no, oh note, hand in hand with fairy, hand in hand, bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. The best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there creates ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever true in loving thee, and the plots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, hair lip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious such as are despised in nativity, shall upon their children be. With this view to consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip no stay, break away. Meet be all by break of day.
shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long.
Else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give him your hands if you be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.